At least she treats me like I'm somebody.
Yeah, but would she love you if you were nobody?
Nobody loved me when I was nobody.
I did. Before the money. And before the fame. Before the lie. To me, you were a somebody, Oscar. Now you're nothing. But a fake.
Ain't no way. It ain't no way, bro. I don't even know what to say right now, bro. I'm gonna apologize to you first, Will. I don't know what to say. Just know we're on your side.
What's going on, guys? I'm Jada Black. Salute to everyone that's tuning in. The clip that you saw at the beginning was from a TikTok video, and it was basically mocking the whole Will Smith, Jada Pinkett Smith marriage that has fallen into a meme. It's become a meme. And in it, it was implied that Jada Pinkett Smith is a gold digger. And at the end of the video, the TikTok personality showed that Will Smith liked the video. And he was very surprised, if not shocked, that that happened. Now, some people may say we don't know if that's real. We don't know if Will Smith could be trolling. Maybe he liked it because he may like the creativity of the video. But, you know, celebrities do things for a reason. I think Will Smith, coming off of the interview he recently did, the tell-all interview that he did when he spoke about how open the marriage really was and how he wanted to step out. I don't think he really implied, that I know of, that he dealt with other women. He just talked about how he wanted to deal with other women. See, that was an open relationship that was very one-sided. I think Will Smith is reaching a point to where he just doesn't care anymore. And him liking this video was done on purpose, because maybe he thought that nothing of it, or he may have known that somebody, the person would see that, and that person would display it, because we display everything. You know, people put all their business out there on TikTok. If you're not subscribed to my Basic Social Politics with Jada Black channel, you should be, because I've been posting videos about how, you know, people are giving themselves L's by putting all their business out there. They're putting all their business out there on TikTok. I have a link to that channel in the description box. Now, Will Smith to me might seem like I think he's kind of in a bad place. I think one of the things that the pandemic did, people were sitting idle. You know, when they're used to working, they're used to traveling. Will Smith is used to traveling and working. That stopped for a while. So he had to sit at home and be around a woman that he knows may not love him the same way as maybe either she used to, or it's just different. You know, Jada wants to carve out her own niche, and she wants to be able to gain notoriety and fame. Not say fame, but notoriety, doing something of her own doing. Right. And she's utilized that marriage and the things that have gone on with her and Will as a way to promote it. You know, she's constantly talking about how unhappy she is. And I think Will Smith is in a bad place because he has to constantly see his wife talking about how bad she feels, even though she's married, you know, successful family, you know, children together, and she's still unhappy. You know, if I was a guy like Will Smith who's accomplished everything I've accomplished, you know, I've made it to where the family's gonna be set for life, and I have to see my wife, who, again, she's an actress. You know, she's done her own thing in Hollywood, but she's constantly talking about how unhappy she is. Why won't she leave? I know that goes through Will Smith's mind. Now, I believe Will Smith has kept the family together because it's all about image in Hollywood. In Hollywood, you're considered more marketable. You're considered for more roles when you have a family unit. That's why a lot of these guys get married, or for other reasons, and I'm not going to get into it here. They want to be marketable. They want to have opportunities. It's just like corporate America. You know, if you're a man and you're married, you're going to get farther than a man that's single. And he did not want, I don't think Will Smith wanted his children to grow up in a single parent household with divorced parents. But now his children, and say whatever you want about Willow and Jaden, you know, especially Jaden, who's a little bit on the weird side. They're adults now and they can do for themselves. So it's just Jada Pinkett now. And if this marriage was to fall into divorce, this might be the right time. But I don't think that Will Smith wants to have to financially deal with Jada Pinkett, because Jada Pinkett is going to try to go after him for everything. And I do believe that. I think Jada Pinkett has that petty spirit. Listen, this woman talks about how much she loves Tupac. Was it 2 decades after he passed? And she's still talking about how much she loves Tupac, reminiscing about the old times and the letters that she has gotten from him. Do you think Will Smith, wants to see that for somebody that he built a family with, a life with, that he put other relationships on hold to be with, or he stopped dealing with? Because trust me, Will Smith probably did him. I'm not going to say that he didn't deal with other women while he was with Jada Pinkett, but nobody benefited from that quote unquote open marriage more than Jada Pinkett Smith, who still to this day will not admit to being with any other man besides August Alsina. And she wouldn't even admit to that. She wouldn't even admit that she was with him. She made it seem like they had separated. Well, if you and Will Smith separated and you dealt with August Alsina while you were separated, then that's not an open marriage. You both were separated. But it's all about making her look good. This whole red table talk is about making her look good. But in reality, she might be a gold digger. She might be somebody that is using Will's fame to build her own platform. And it goes back to her having a problems with these award shows and representation. When she did that, I knew it was all about Jada Pinkett Smith, her wanting to be noticed, her wanting to have some sort of cause, wanting to feel important, because she hadn't really felt that way in the media. She was forgotten about. She was Will Smith's wife. I know that bothered her because she has an ego as well. Will Smith has an ego, and so does she. But she's put her ego on the back burner until now. Okay? And when you have a wife who you have taken care of, who you've given everything to, talks about how unhappy she is, that's going to put you in a bad place. And I have no doubt that has put Will Smith in a bad place. I have no doubt that he gets tired of hearing about how unhappy she is when she's probably making him unhappy. He has to deal with her on a day-to-day basis. We don't know what she's like outside of social media. We don't know what she's like outside of the red table talks. She might be a completely different person. And I think deep down, Will Smith believes she was only with him because he is successful. If he wasn't successful, she would never give him the time of day, because in her eyes, she's the nice guy that she wasn't. He's the nice guy that she was not ready for. I think Jada is still a bit jaded that she got with Will Smith as early as she did and married him as early as she did and started a family with him as early as she did, because she probably feels like she left some years on the table that she wished that she could now get back, i.e. the red table talk. And as far as this video, listen, it could be nothing, but the fact that Will Smith liked that video, I'm sure he watched that video. And people say, well, maybe he took it as it being funny. He did not take offense to it. The video is literally talking about how your wife is a gold digger. Why would you like do you think I'm gonna like a video that mocks me and my wife and basically calls her a gold digger or implies she's a gold digger? No. Why would I do that? Unless it's some like reverse psychology, whether it's sort of like a you know how you have to sort of kill them with kindness, so to speak. When somebody says something about you and you sort of, rolls off your back like it is what it is, right? But in this situation, I want people to understand that you have Jada Pinkett Smith, okay? A woman who constantly talks about how unhappy she is. You have Will Smith, a guy that wants to keep his family together. A guy that does not want to be a single man in Hollywood for whatever reason. He wants to be a part of a family. Even though his children are grown with her, he could go his own separate ways. maybe he's making preparations to do that. They almost separated once. You know what's crazy? There were cheating rumors about Jada Pinkett Smith before the August Alsina situation. There was a rumor that he walked in on her with another guy, and that it may have caused them to separate, but then they ended up getting back together. Will Smith may have wanted to divorce, but Will Smith, I think, knew that it would cost him a lot of money, because Jada Pinkett Smith is not walking away with what she has on her own, or what she's accumulated on her own. She's gonna want half of everything. She's gonna do exactly what Dr. Dre's wife did. Because remember, you know, Will Smith has been with Jada Pinkett Smith just as long as Dr. Dre was with his wife. So she's gonna want half of everything. She's gonna want property, and she's not gonna make it easy for him. And I think he knows that, and I think that's why begrudgingly he has stayed married to her. But that doesn't mean that he has been through things with her, and that subtly he's letting people know just what he has to deal with. So let us know in the comment section below, and let me know your thoughts.